Okay, so time to turn our attention to Chesterfield Ladies FC, as it's been quite a momentous few days for the club. As last Sunday afternoon, they won the Derbyshire Women's County Cup for the first time in their history, following a penalty shootout victory over Derby County Women's Academy side. We're delighted to say that we're not just joined by one but two Chesterfield Ladies FC players. We're joined by Emmi Cook and Lydia Pascoe. Emmi and Lydia, have you, well, first of all, have you recovered from Sunday's penalty shootout? Because I don't know if I have.
Just about, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it was nervous, very
Still
nervous.
Just a tad, and I was only in the crowd, so God knows what it was like on the pitch, because I felt a bit sick watching it. So,
Yeah,
but first of all, then I'll start with yourself, Emmi. Just first of all, was that County Cup final victory your favourite moment as a Chesterfield Ladies player?
definitely up there. It's got to be, hasn't it? So it just feels good to win a trophy. To be fair, I know we're working hard for the league, and obviously that's fell out of our hands now. But it's something we have worked hard for, and it's good to get a little reward for it.
Yeah, and Lydia, do you think that County Cup final victory is that your favourite moment as a Chesterfield Ladies player as well?
Yeah, without a doubt. I think I've only been here this season, but by far it's when I look back, it'll be my favourite memory of my past year.
Great stuff. And Emmi, what was what was going through your mind at the start of the penalty shootout? Because I'm not too sure everyone in the crowd knew it went straight to penalties. I think some people were expecting it to be extra time. So there was suddenly a bit of a hush when it was announced over the tannoy that it was going to go straight to penalties. What was going through your mind at the start of the shootout, Emmi?
Well, it was a surprise for me, to be honest. I came off in the 85th minute, um, and I was speaking to Emma Young on the bench, and she said, "No, it's going straight to penalties."
All
And that's
right.
when the panic sets in. But at the same time, I'm relaxing because like the responsibility is not on me now. But at the same time, it's like you're so nervous for everyone on that pitch when like they're stepping up for the penalties. You just got to support everybody, and it's they did us all proud anyway, didn't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
certainly did. And Lydia, what was going through your mind at the start of the shootout as well?
I went on the pitch knowing that there wasn't long left and thinking I knew before, must have known before Emmi that it could go to penalties. But my heart was pounding when we're still in the line with arms around each other because anything can happen in that situation. You don't know, or you can during the game. But I was just glad that the girls got the job done before it got down to me.
Yeah. And do you know who was next in line? Because obviously Chesterfield never got to take their fifth penalty. Do you know who would have been next to go up?
Was it Lou?
Yeah, I think it was. I feel like all the centre backs and defenders went for the penalties first.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was Louisa. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last one was Lou, and then it was Sophie Marshall, and then me as 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I imagine Lydia, when Derby rolled that fifth penalty wide, it was more relief on your part that it was like you didn't have to take that penalty.
Absolutely, yeah, without a doubt.
So this is the first trophy for Chesterfield Ladies since their rebrand and their return to their roots, which happened well pretty much exactly 12 months ago. Emmi, first of all, with you, what do you think this trophy means to the club as a whole?
It's a lot with it's a trophy that we made history with as well. It's again something we've worked hard for, like this season, last season. It's a big thing that we've worked towards, and it just shows what we can do as a team. To be honest, like this season, we've had times where we could show it, and it's maybe not gone the way we wanted. But Sunday was a great game to show how we play
Yeah, and it was a great game as well, great contest. Oh,
against a
sorry,
good
Emmi.
side as well.
Yeah, there were. It was such a good for any listeners that were at the game. I mean, it was a really good advert for the game as well in within the county of Derbyshire. And Lydia, I know obviously with it's your first season involved with the club, but what do you think this trophy means for the club as a whole as well?
I think for the development over the next few years, I think it's massive. It shows how the where the club wants to go and how big things they want to achieve. I think previous years they've been knocked out in semi-finals to different teams, but it's massive and it's always nice to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And how good were the celebrations? I'm sure we can't go into too much detail, but how good were they?
They were go on.
No, go on. You go.
They were, it was just what we needed, I think. Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, after a disappointing few weeks with the losses, draws, that sort of stuff, I think it was nice for the team to get together after the game and just have a drink together and celebrate that we'd won.
Fantastic. And Emmy, of course, the season hasn't ended yet. There's still 2 league games to go. So on Sunday, you're away at Anstey Nomads. That should be quite a tough game. They've had a good second half of the season. How tough will that game be, do you think?
Yeah, I think Anstey came out last time and gave us a good game, as most teams do. But any team in this league, there's never an easy game in this league. I think it'll be a good game again. They'll definitely put up a fight, and we'll be coming back.
And Lydia, one more win from the last 2 games for Chesterfield just means that they'll finish within the top 3. How important is it that the team gets that job done before the end of the season?
Yeah, I think it's really important. You know, the goal at the start was the promotion, but now that's not in our hands anymore. I think to finish as high as possible will be great.
Fantastic. So then, for the second half of this interview, of course, there is a particular reason as well for the pair of you why the County Cup success would have meant just that little bit more, because you're both leaving, not just the club but the country. You're going to be going to the United States. First of all, I mean, are you both going to the same colleges and the same teams? Where exactly are you going and when?
I'm going.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to Mineral area in Missouri. It's about an hour outside of St. Louis. But me and Emmy, we're not a million miles apart, are we?
No, I think over in America, a short trip's 6 hours. So me and Lydia are about 7 hours apart. So I'm sure a short trip we'll be planning.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And how, Emmy, first of all, with yourself, how big is this move in terms of developing your football career as far as possible?
It's massive for me. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've been speaking about. I think someone mentioned it to me when I was about 13, 14. And it's something I've always had on my mind. I never wanted to go university in England. It was always America. I want to play football in America. It's just, as well, I think there's more recognition over there. I know it's grown over here with the Euros and England winning, but I think there's still a massive recognition and there's a lot put into it over there. So I'd like to see the facilities and what will be given, to be fair.
Yeah, and college sports is huge in America as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the opportunities. It's exciting to see what will happen.
Fantastic. And Lydia, for yourself, how big is this move in terms of your own football career? Because it's already developed so quickly in a short space of time. But what will this move do for your own career, and how much you're looking forward to it?
I can't wait. Come the 20th of July, I'm buzzing to experience it all. Yeah, I think it's like I'm the same as Emmy. It's I got given a presentation of what could happen if you go out when I was 14. And ever since then, I've always been like my mum and dad, and that's what I want to do. So it's massive. Just the exposure, you're going to get a different kind of football. You know, the playing styles are completely different over there to what they are here. And then you get the the good education along with it. So it was never a no, to be fair.
Okay, and Emmi, how important has Chesterfield Ladies FC itself been for your career so far, and would you recommend it to other junior players as well?
Yeah, definitely. I've been part of Chesterfield Ladies since I was playing at under-15s. I got released from an academy and I came straight to Chesterfield Ladies because I knew one of the coaches, and from there it's great. Like the junior setup then wasn't as good as it is now. So the girls here now have got a great setup. They go straight from juniors to the under-18s and then they're straight through to the first team. When I was there, I had to fight to get in the development team, and then from the development team, Mike obviously picked me up, and then I've been in the first team since I was 16, and it's been great. It's definitely made me a better player, definitely.
Yeah, and Lydia, how important has Chesterfield Ladies FC been for your career so far? And again, how would you recommend it to other junior players?
Yeah, I'd recommend it definitely. I think the overall experience you get from progressing from, I was playing with the 18s and then progressed into the first team, and it's just been great. I think on a personal level, the confidence I've gained from moving up and playing within the first team, I think it's been a massive contributor in me earning my scholarship this year.
Okay, fantastic. And Emmi, well, of course, we've got great memories of the County Cup only a few days ago. But what are your best memories of your time at Chesterfield Ladies? Because of course you have been involved for a few years now.
Yeah, there's been loads. We was in the plate, I think, a couple of years ago where we lost to Lincoln, and the celebrations after that, even we'd come runners up. The celebrations after that, I think it's just the team aspect. It makes these great memories that I've made with Chesterfield Ladies. The just even celebrating a loss, like it's just, I think it's a great bunch of girls and great management team. It's a great setup to be part of.
Fantastic. And Lydia, your best memories of the club with your time at Chesterfield Ladies?
Yeah, in my short time, I think the standout has to be last Sunday at the weekend. Just the overall day, the experience of everyone gets there together, in the changing room before and after the celebrations. It was just one of those days that you'll just look back on and you'll just smile every time you think of it, I think. And then just the team aspect, it's like a massive family, everybody gets on and it's just great.
Fantastic. And well, of course, as well, because this has only just popped into my head, but we've got the Women's World Cup coming this summer. How loud or quiet are you going to be if it ends up being a final between England and America? Because they are probably the two best nations at the moment. How's that going to go down if England beat America?
Well, I don't think I'll be quiet at all.
I'll not be holding my celebrations back.
I was looking at flights, see if I could go to Australia before I fly out to America. Fortunately, it's not possible, but it was in the works trying to happen.
Fantastic. And just before we finish, Emmi, just first of all with yourself, what is the name of the actual sort of college team that you'll be playing for, and what sort of level of the American game is it at?
So I'm going to Copi Lincoln, which is in Western Mississippi, and it's mine's a junior college, so we're playing in the junior leagues. So I play for 2 years there, and then I can either work my way into the NCAA, which is the higher leagues, or I could just stay at that level and go to another junior college for another couple of years.
Okay, and Lydia, for yourself, will you be at the sort of at the same level as Emmi when you move over to the States in this summer?
Yeah, I'm going to Mineral area, so mine's the same league effectively, but just in a different location. We're playing in different schools, so I don't think we'll play each other, but yeah, I think it's the same level.
Okay, Fantastic. Well, of course, I mean, it's really sad, obviously, that the pair of you are both leaving Chesterfield Ladies, but of course, it's an unbelievable chance to develop both your careers. And myself and everyone at Chesterfield Ladies FC wishes you all the best with your American adventure. So, congratulations on the County Cup final victory. I know you celebrated hard, and yeah, we'll wish you all the best when you move over to the States, and we'll keep on track to see how you're getting on. So thanks for your time today.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.